Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're at the Vibrant Neo event in Oberlin, and we're here with urban planner Julie White. Thanks for taking time, Julie.
No problem.
Tell me from your perspective as an urban designer, what issues are we facing in this region?
Well, there's the obvious one of suburban sprawl, and that we face every day, as well as city deinvestment. So those two are main issues that we're working with, and they go hand in hand.
And when you say city disinvestment, what are you referring to?
Well, people are moving out to the more suburban places, and they're leaving the urban places vacant in their wake.
Is there kind of a movement or maybe a mini movement of people back into the city? It's getting really hip and cool to do that, and we're seeing vacancies get really small. People are waiting lists to get in downtown living. Is that happening, or is that just a small trend?
It is happening, I think, especially with the younger generation. You see a lot of the 20-somethings, young professionals really wanting that urban lifestyle, but I'm not sure if that is enough to counteract the movement up to the suburbs with the young families.
What's your perspective on what we need? What would you like to see happening here in Northeast Ohio?
Well, I mean, I live in the city of Cleveland. I love my city. I recognize, Thomas, that it's challenged, and that's good. And in some ways, it's not good. And when I say on the good way, it's challenged. We're doing things. We're producing things. We're rising to the challenge, making a difference, and we're building things. And of course, that's part of what I do. We're also challenged in that we deal with things like abandonment. We deal with neighborhoods that have suffered population loss and economic disinvestment. So we think about that challenge in the context of reinvestment, of turning the corner and saying, instead of some places getting worse, how do we figure out how to make them better?
And so you are here at this Vibrant Neo project because you think there's going to be some pretty cool ideas come out, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I actually have been involved in the region in their various sustainability initiatives for, about 8 years. And originally my role was Cleveland-centric, and I've been very happy to see the scope of what is defined as our region getting more involved in the sustainability initiative. So I'm excited about the integral approach they're taking to Northeast Ohio as a whole region.
Talk about what you are looking forward to here in this process tonight.
Continuing the conversation. I think we've got some great stuff going on in Northeast Ohio. We've broken down, I've been in the area since 1983, and I think we're significantly breaking down a lot of barriers that we've had between municipalities, between counties. Got some good stuff going, and I'm really anxious for the conversation tonight to continue that, bring folks together, see what's possible, and see how we can break down some of the barriers that we've had historically.
So what do you expect to hear? What kind of things are you expecting to hear from people that are coming tonight?
Well, I'm expecting to probably hear what I've already heard a lot of is about transportation issues and how the communities can find a way to be able to connect with each other. I'm also looking to hear more about being rural as an asset and how we can use that to grow the economy here in Northeast Ohio as well.
What do you think are some of the solutions? Thinking positive and looking at the future.
I think that we need regional planning for what do we need. And part of this seminar is to be able to develop a plan of what do we want the future of Northeast Ohio to look like. Let's bring in everybody. Let's bring in stakeholders and governments and talk it out so that we can develop a plan that makes sense.
Hey, John, thanks for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.